major theme that I was going for today is that in a lot of ways British Columbia is Canada writ large. The challenges that are facing Canada are even more prevalent on the West Coast. It's situations such as trying to find customers other than the United States. And of course, you're uniquely situated here to ship goods, oil and gas to Asia. And it's finding a proper place in the new world that's emerging in high tech. And the word that I use when I talk about BC is proximity. You're very close to the high-tech markets, the job markets in Seattle, of course, and Silicon Valley. And in fact, a lot of the new people who are coming from overseas, the top brains in the world, say that they prefer to come to Vancouver than to some of those U.S. locations because BC has the advantages in terms of gorgeous scenery and just a great lifestyle. One of the other key points that I made today concerns the green utopia that we're all aiming for. We all want this. And BC, again, has tremendous advantages versus some other parts of the country because no matter how you look at it, it's the two major sources of energy in the future are going to be electricity, and then even electricity when it's generated in large megawatts, that's probably going to be based on natural gas as a feedstock. And BC really tremendously situated in both of those product areas. There's a proposal to bring in taxes that on emissions, and that there'd be a cutoff point, and you could companies that are below that cutoff point could use a credit, and they could sell it to other firms and so on. And then there's the new proposals for the tax rates that would be 1.5% going to 3.5% to 5% and so on. It's all bargaining. Right now, it's all bargaining about whether the big giants internationally will be choosing to spend their dollars on a new LNG major exporting facility in the northwest of the province, or whether they're going to spend it somewhere else like Australia, the United States Gulf Coast, or Qatar and some other locations. Again, the question that's often asked is has BC come to the party too late? That's the way it's often phrased. I just don't see that that's really even an issue, because long term everybody's going to want natural gas because it's part of this green world that we're all striving for so much. And natural gas is the lowest polluting, it's the cleanest carbon producer among the fossil fuels. And there's tremendous opportunities. Again, there's that word proximity. BC has the proximity to Asian markets. And even if it came down to it with the expansion of the Panama Canal and Europe's increasing proclivity to want to wean itself from Russian gas because of the misadventures of Mr. Putin in the Ukraine and so on, there's even an opportunity to ship gas to Europe through the expanded Panama Canal.